Hey guys, welcome to Cortex Cube. We're about to unveil the top 10 most anticipated upcoming open world games that promise to redefine the very fabric of immersive gaming experiences. Let the countdown begin. At number 10, Nightingale. Nightingale is a PvE open world survival crafting game played solo or cooperatively with friends. Build, craft, fight, and explore as you venture through mystical portals into a variety of amazing and fantastical realms. Combat is fast, but considered since ammunition is extremely limited. Every shot counts, making it essential to target one of the Sun Giant's vulnerable areas, either its head or the medallion adorning its neck. Numeric indicators illuminate the screen with each successful strike, and when the Sun Giant releases a stunning burst from its medallion, scorching beams of light traverse the battlefield with lethal intent. However, these intense beams generate heat, presenting an opportunity for strategic advantage. Harnessing your umbrella, you can ride the updraft into the sky, launching aerial attacks from above. Victory also grants you realm cards, and these cards serve the purpose of unlocking additional dimensions through the construction of portals. A variety of realm cards exist, encompassing biomes that dictate the visual characteristics of the world and others that impact the types of wildlife awaiting discovery. Collectively, these cards play a decisive role in defining the nature of the dimension to which the portal provides access. According to Flynn, each of the realms encompasses an area of approximately 2 square kilometers. Some of these realms are mandatory visits to progress through the quest, yet a significant aspect of enjoyment lies in exploring the optional locations beyond those required. Noteworthy locations exist, and while they may not be crucial to the storyline, they hold the potential to gratify your curiosity by offering valuable resources, if you're brave enough to explore.
And alone in the dangerous labyrinth of fantastical worlds. Welcome to the lands of Fae.
At number 9, Black Myth Wukong. When it was revealed to the world back in 2020, Black Myth Wukong ignited the Souls-like community. And with each subsequent gameplay video, that excitement only intensified. In a landscape filled with From Software imitators, Black Myth Wukong stood out, showcasing lightning-fast, responsive combat that defies the familiar sword and board rhythms the genre has come to know. However, this impression has always been based on our observations. Now, after personally playing 30 minutes of Black Myth at Gamescom 2023, I'm thrilled to report that seeing really can be believing. It genuinely does feel as good as it looks. It's always a gamble in game development to unveil your game too early. Such a decision can lead to years of heightened and unrealistic expectations. However, at least with this Gamescom 2023 demo, Black Myth Wukong has effectively navigated that risk. It's emerging as one of the most thrilling action RPGs of the Souls-like era, bringing its own unique approach to challenge, pace, and abilities. The remaining question is how developer Game Science has tackled broader RPG systems, including character development and leveling up. If these aspects, along with the level design of upcoming chapters, align with the quality displayed in the bosses we've witnessed, then Black Myth Wukong is poised to achieve the success everyone is anticipating.
Punishes not. It only foments evil. Cleanse the world with blood and grow lotuses in it. That is your destiny.
At number 8, Phantom Blade Zero. In Phantom Blade Zero, you play as Soul, an elite assassin devoted to an enigmatic yet influential organization referred to as the Order. Following a severe injury, a mysterious healer restores him to health. Essentially, this entails a curse with a duration of only 66 days, providing him a restricted time frame to exact revenge upon his adversaries. Concerning the setting, we are aware that it will present a semi-open world for players to explore. The game unfolds in the universe known as Phantom World, which also serves as the backdrop for other titles developed by the same developer. At present, the finer details of Phantom Blade Zero's story have yet to be revealed.
Yes. Let's kill him with time.
What's your plan? Knowing you have only 66 days to live.
At number 7, Dune Awakening. Emerge from survival to supremacy in an expansive and interconnected Arrakis inhabited by thousands of players. Dune Awakening blends the resilience and ingenuity of survival games with the communal engagement of a substantial, enduring multiplayer game, crafting a distinctive and ambitious open-world survival MMO. Shape your identity and enhance your skills, starting with in-depth character creation and abilities that progress through consistent use. Declare your loyalties by what you wear and become known by what you do, whether you specialize as a master or excel as a versatile adept. Create a guild and grow it into a house miner by allying yourself with one of the great houses. Rise above your rivals and assert economic dominance by controlling valuable resources. Like the sands, power is ever shifting. Create your base, choosing each building piece from a range of distinct styles. Find solid rock away from roaming sandworms and raise temporary outposts for your interests beyond the shield wall. Craft weapons, armor, vehicles, attachments, modifications, and much more. Hone your crafting skills and acquire the rarest schematics. Creating an efficient harvesting operation and chain of production to make it big on the exchange will grant you wealth and power, but also powerful enemies.
Where the fear is gone, there will be nothing.
At number 6, Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn. Participate in humanity's final stand as gods and firearms clash in an entirely new action RPG open-world adventure. The door to the great below has been opened, releasing the gods and their legions of the dead. The lands of Kion are under siege, and it's now the Coalition Army's moment to counterattack. Embrace vengeance, combine gunpowder and magic, and set off on an extraordinary quest to conquer the gods, reclaim the world, and seal the door. Flintlock is designed to sit somewhere between Elden Ring and God of War, taking the challenge and discovery of the former and combining it with the narrative-focused, glossy presentation of the latter. Play as Nor Vanek, an elite member of the Coalition Army, accompanied by the mysterious fox-like Enki as they travel to the City of Dawn through dangerous forests, mountains, and overrun hamlets, facing the army of the dead at every turn. Become a god killer. Master a challenging yet rewarding combat system that blends axe-wielding, gunplay, and magic. Acquire powerful combos and embrace your creativity with every encounter. At number 5, Where Winds Meet. When Winds Meet was last observed precisely a year ago. At that time, its expansive inaugural trailer led us to believe it could serve as Chinese developer Everstone Studios' response to Ghost of Tsushima, an epic journey through 10th century China, brimming with sword-swinging martial arts. A year later, I've discovered that this comparison holds some truth. But Where Winds Meet is significantly grander in scale. Its open world seems like a fusion of modern Zelda and The Witcher, all propelled by an RPG system featuring an astonishing array of stats, abilities, and skills. Where Winds Meet seems to aspire to more than just an open-world swashbuckler, although I'm not entirely certain yet whether that's entirely beneficial. During Gamescom 2023, I had the opportunity to engage in approximately 45 minutes of gameplay for Where Winds Meet. For most games, that duration barely scratches the surface, but for this multifaceted RPG, it's just a drop in the ocean. Following a brief combat tutorial and encountering the most intricate character creation screen I've ever encountered, allowing adjustments ranging from the angle of your cheekbones to the size of your nasal columella, I found myself immersed in an open world that appears to prioritize the kind of freedom reminiscent of what Tears of the Kingdom excels in. At number 4, Arc 2. Suddenly awakened on a strange, primal world filled with dinosaurs and humans struggling for dominance. You must piece together the history of how you arrived there, team up with legendary heroes, and confront powerful dark forces seeking to control the fate of all life. Saddle up and join the definitive next-generation survival experience with Arc 2. Starring Vin Diesel as legendary Arc hero Santiago, experience an epic-spanning adventure as he seeks to protect his daughter Mika from the ghosts of the ancient past and visions of a new future. At number 3, Gothic 1 Remake. Take a brief tour of the world of the Gothic 1 Remake, including a stop at an arena battle against a fiery beast and more for the upcoming RPG. Gothic 1 Remake will be available on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series XS. Gothic, a milestone in the history of German fantasy action RPGs, returns in this modern remake of the cult classic first game in the series. The kingdom of Mirtana has been invaded by an implacable horde of orcs. King Robar II, in need of a large quantity of magical ore in order to forge powerful weapons, operates the Carinus mines with all available prisoners. To prevent them from escaping, the monarch asks his best magicians to create a magical barrier. But something goes wrong. The magic gets out of control, and a mutiny turns the mines into a wild territory now controlled by the most violent prisoners. The king is forced to negotiate with the new owners, while the tension between the different factions of the mines increases. What no one expects is that the arrival of an unknown prisoner will change absolutely everything.
One at a time, boys. There's the life. You had your share, mate. Get lost. Get lost. Nobody Oi, you twat!
What was that?
Sorry, you fucking twat!
Mess him up! Time to put that booty to good use.
Still taking bets?
Sure.
That's a big boy! Come on, fry him! Yeah!
I really thought you could get away with this, eh? Wait.
At number 2, Greedfall 2. Experience the unique world of Greedfall again by exploring the old continent. Travel across new landscapes, from Alima, the city of stars of the Bridge Alliance, to the shores of Uxantis, and uncover the secrets of these ancient lands. Meet all the factions that share control over these nations, and navigate the treacherous waters of their schemes and conspiracies. Create your own character and find allies to join your team. Help them with their quests, uncover their secrets, and make them your friends, rivals, or even lovers. As well as equipping them the way you want, you can also take control of them in combat. Immerse yourself in an ever deeper RPG experience where every choice has an impact on your adventure and where diplomacy, manipulation, infiltration, and combat are all viable paths for you to achieve your aims. At number 1, Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones is a tactical action game where you play as a pirate and sail the high seas in order to become the ultimate pirate kingpin. The fact that Ubisoft's maritime pirate game, Skull and Bones, initially unveiled way back in 2017, has faced a tumultuous development journey is no secret. Originating as an expansion for Assassin's Creed 3 Black Flag, then evolving into an MMO spin-off and eventually transforming into an independent project plagued by numerous delays, it's understandable for players to harbor concerns about the impending action game centered on naval warfare and piracy. However, having invested significant hours in the recent closed beta, I'm delighted to convey that I emerged from the experience with heightened confidence that we are on track to receive a worthy successor to Black Flag's impressive buccaneering adventures. With a more engaging narrative than anticipated, enticing RPG systems in play, and seamless and enjoyable naval combat, Skull and Bones is shaping up to be remarkably entertaining as it finally prepares to set sail after a prolonged wait. Thanks for joining us on this epic journey through the vast realms of upcoming open-world games. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest releases. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Which game are you most looking forward to exploring? Until next time, fellow adventurers, keep your eyes on the horizon and your controllers ready. Happy gaming!